Chase Winovich is for real. Last year, I remember thinking to myself, seeing this guy with this jacked white dude with 5.5 sacks. I'm thinking, you don't see that very often. You don't see an edge rusher of his stature, 6'3", 250 pounds, come out and just start mauling people. Had 5.5 sacks last year for the Patriots defense. Now, for Bill Belichick's defense, I didn't really know what to think at first. I'm thinking, okay, he's probably a good edge defender, and he was pretty good at Michigan, and did his thing there. So, okay, we'll see what he does. But I've got to tell you, just from what I've seen as an all-around football player and what he's already doing for the Patriots, the man is for real. Now, he's only got 3.5 sacks this year, which, it's whatever. But the Patriots have one of the better defenses in the NFL, and he's only in his second year. And right off the bat, this guy, he's got a forced fumble, he's got a pick. He's actually getting more of a chance to start this year, but he just seems to do so much for that defense that I think he could really be something special. He's already got a 70.8 PFF grade. And if you just watch tape of the guy, he's technically sound. A little weary against the run game, which is okay. I mean, I think it's going to be rough for him to hold up against those bigger tackles, but I think he's going to be just fine in the run game. I think he's just a great overall player. I think he's going to really show why this Patriots team can really do something special. By the way, these first two things are part of our segment of where we look at younger players on teams that really are slept on, that could really do something for their teams, and I think Chase Winovich and Jalen Reagor are definitely two of those players for both the Eagles, both the Patriots and Eagles respectively. Now, I could have done Jalen Hurts for the Eagles, but it's whatever. But back to Winovich, I think he brings a lot to this defense, especially one that has kind of faced trial by fire this year. But I think that's just kind of out. That's just how it goes. Has started 8 games this year, has a total of 33 tackles. Has had a pass defense and a forced fumble. Listen. This defense has had a relatively rough time getting to the quarterback anyways, so I don't put that on Chase Winovich by any means. If you look at all across the levels of the defense, they've got some respectable corners, they've got some good linebackers, and possibly one of the greatest coaches of all time. But they've had a rough time getting to the quarterback, and Chase Winovich is a guy that, throughout starting 8 games, I mean, he's been the man. I mean, right now, he's leading the team in sacks, so I mean, again, I think he's already showing why he's going to be a special player for the Patriots, and why he's also going to help some of those mainstay players in the Patriots stay. I think he's going to be something special. I think he's something to watch out for. Now, I think once the Patriots kind of get their quarterback situation figured out, I think that could make that defense just a little bit more scary. I mean, everybody has down years. If the Patriots' down year is 500, I mean, okay, I feel like that's respectable, if not amazing, because it could be so much worse. It could be vastly worse. Trust me. I'm a Vikings fan, I know. But anywho, I think once the Patriots get their quarterback situation figured out, Cam Newton, I don't know what's going on there. I think he's still got something left in the tank, but I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's. I mean, he's clearly still a running quarterback. He's already got 10 rushing touchdowns this year, which is kind of crazy. 11, excuse me. He's got 11 rushing touchdowns and 5 touchdowns through the air. Has thrown 10 picks, but I mean, he's clearly still got some of it in terms of running the football. But I'm not sure necessarily if he can still bring it as a passer, just at the least the level he was as an MVP candidate. I just don't know. So once the Patriots find out what they're going to do with the quarterback position, I think this could be a scary team. I think it'd be a team that just comes out and just starts to annihilate people. But anywho, I think there's a lot of things that you could be excited about, especially if you're a Patriots fans in terms of this defense. Chase Winovich is going to be a great player. I think he's going to come out and do some great things for you guys. Keep the faith. I know it's been a little rough, but Chase Winovich is for real.